Bonjour tout le monde, Jessica here. How is everyone going? This week I wanted to talk about our core needs of life and the 12 areas, and I realized that maybe you've done this exercise or you've looked at your whole life and you realize, okay, I need help in my eating, or I need help in my resting, or I need help in my giving, but you don't exactly know where to start or what that looks like. So for the next 12 videos, I will be giving you around 10 ideas in each area, how you can progress in each of those areas. And the first one I want to look at is our social life and relationships. One reason why this is first one, because this is like a crucial part of our life, is people, relationships, us, communication. We need that. So I wrote down a few ways and I'm going to give you some ideas. So if one speaks to you, definitely try it out. Sign up for a class or club that interests you, okay? Or one that you've never tried before. Because who knows, maybe it will be your next thing. Invite someone over for tea or coffee. Super easy, okay, right? And you don't always have to be the one getting invited. Like, you can be the inviter, which is awesome. Write a letter or email to a friend you haven't chatted with a while, or your mom or your grandma, or go visit them if you can. That's awesome. Take courage and forgive that person you have not yet forgave, or ask for forgiveness yourself if that's, if you're the one who you know what I'm saying. Take courage and just, that person that you know and always think about. And that one is a tricky one, but also crucial. Forgiveness is crucial for finding that growth in any relationship. That's a good one. Stop saying yes to everything and everyone when you know you need to slow down and take some time for yourself, which is a hard one for me, which is just hard because I just want to say yes, and I genuinely do want to do it all. And I just love everyone, so I just want to be with everyone all the time. So schedule some time for yourself, because in that way you can look in your calendar and be like, oh, sorry, actually, I need to hang out with myself. That's one thing I do. Like, oh, actually, I can't. I'm busy hanging out with myself. Number 6, which is kind of like number 5 with forgiveness, but seek to understand others when you don't get them. Ask yourself why they could be responding the way they have, and better yet, ask them and get to know them and their story. Sometimes I know, like, it's easy for us to write people off when we don't understand them, or we're like, we don't have anything in common. And get to know them and ask them their story. And when you do that, you will realize why they responded the way they responded, and start to understand, like, oh, that makes sense why this person did do this or didn't do this. You just kind of see them from their point of view and their shoes. Number 7, embrace differences in each other. And it's good that we are all different. Thank goodness we're not all the same, and there's not a bajillion Jessicas or Jimmys out there. Make it a challenge to love those you find hard to love, and return unlove with love. And I love this sometimes. Well, I love a challenge. So I'm just like, oh, this person's like so harsh or so I do not get them. But with those people, I'm just like, okay, you know what? I'm going to make this a challenge. By the end of this conversation, you're going to love me. Well, not like love me, but I'm going to have you laughing and smiling, or just really seeking to understand them. When they don't love me, just like, okay, I'm going to love you. I'm not going to let you win this. I'm going to love you no matter what. So And that's up to you. Like you can't make them love you, but you can love those who don't love you. And then you win because you're the lover. Anyways, plan a date with your husband or wife if you're married. If you're not married, plan a date with one of your best friends and go on a date. That will be fun. Get dressed up and everything. If that's what you like, do that. Do what you like. This kind of also goes into this one. Throw a you party and invite whoever you want. What I mean by you party is, what do you love to do? What do you love? Have a party around that. So for me, like a tea party, for example. So throw a tea party, throw a games party, throw a beer party, throw a art party. I don't know, anything you love. Dogs, throw a dog party. Just invite everybody over with their dogs and have a party and do that. Number 11, there's two more here. When waiting in lines, grocery shops, clothing shops, cafes or whatever, talk to the person in front or behind you. Okay, how hard is that? We're always all bored, like waiting in the line anyway, so just bump into the next person beside you and start talking with them. If you don't know what to say, I said compliment them and ask them what they are going to buy and why. Sometimes this is so scary for people. This is literally what I do. I'll just be like, oh, I love your shoes, blah, blah, blah. Like just, I don't know, try to make life exciting. I don't know, be present in the present moment. Or I'll notice something they have in their cart and I'm like, oh, I've never tried those. What do they taste like? Are they any good? Should I go get some? I don't know. Or if you see something that you do recognize, like Doritos or whatever you recognize, bananas, and be like, oh, I love bananas. What do you make with those? Whatever, you can talk about whatever. People are people, they're harmless, okay? Oh, they're just like you and me. They put on a front like they're so scary, but then when you actually get to know them, you're like, oh, you're broken, just like me. And the 12th thing, ask yourself what you need in your social life and relationships area, part of your circle, and go and do it, okay? You got this. I believe in you. Hopefully you found one of these things in your social life and relationships that you can do. Is for your own benefit and for your own enjoyment of life. So if you don't want to do anything, and also if there's not something here, but you have some other ideas how you can, what you need in your social life and your relationships, go and do that for the sake of your joy. Anyways, love you guys. Bye. See you next week.